Hello, this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your weekly astrology. This week we have big, intense astrological news as we have the solar eclipse in Cancer. We also have Mercury retrograde. No, I hear you cry. But there's really good news as we have the North Node and the Sun delivering us a message about our future. Here's your weekly astrology. Hello, gorgeous Gemini. This week is big news. You may be looking really closely at what security is. And in fact, in the past 6 months, no doubt that has changed for you in some way, good, bad, or indifferent. But it's definitely where you are now is very different to where you were 6 months ago. And in some ways, this solar eclipse is bringing a sense of completion to that. Although, as I always say, and any good astrologer will say to you, that we never have the full facts with an eclipse. There is still something really important to be unearthed. We get clues, we get seeds, we get all sorts of, messages, but we don't get the full facts until later on. Either way, you're going through a change, and hopefully that change will mean that you are more secure in yourself. It's the way we see ourselves as well with a solar eclipse. So you're stepping through to finding your security in a new way. And yes, things have changed. Doesn't have to be bad. It's a rebirth. It's finding your power in a new way. And don't forget, Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is going backwards, and maybe you're having some conversations that might make you feel a bit insecure. But don't forget, a lot of illusions around at the moment. Nothing is clear. So you have to stand strong in yourself. You have to believe in yourself and your soul's journey and your soul's progress, because this is a huge year. I believe we're all meant to be. Whoever's here in this year, even from when they were born, are experiencing something, a shift in humanity that is beyond anything that we've seen on this planet for 600 years. And we're going to individually experience that as well as collectively experience that. So it's very, very, it's important. It's not light. It's not your average week in astrology. This week matters. It matters to the evolution of your spirit. And it matters in a very profound way for you. So think about it. Think about your security and what you want. Think about what abundance means to you. There's going to be a revelation later on. The message of this eclipse, when it is clear, is going to change possibly the way you are in so many ways. I mean, as we know, my wife is a Gemini. I suppose her life has changed because we've got married. So that's a whole different issues to do with security. In a positive way. So it doesn't have to be in a negative way. It doesn't have to be about loss. But for all Geminis, whether you had a positive, negative, or indifferent change around your security, there will be a grand reveal and answer to that. And don't forget, there are clues, very, very powerful clues coming to you this week, as we have the Sun and the North Node in your sign, which is all about your future self. It's empowering you. It's telling you, yes, you are the magician and you can conjure up a future self that you desire. Of course, you've got to work with it. You've got to co-create with the universe. But the world is your lobster. It is in your sign, this amazing revelation of the Sun giving you confidence and the North Node going, right, here is a glimpse of your future self. So deeply profound week for you. Now I'm going to pull a few tarot cards because everybody loved it last week. Well, not everybody. Most people loved it. If you're not into it, I'll see you next week. Lots of love to you. And if you are into it, let's see what cards we've got coming up for you fabulous Geminis this week. Gemini. Yes, you're getting your courage together. There's a fiery, passionate energy within you. There may also be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that features in your life. Be cautious. If there's someone in your life that's a little bit spiteful, they've always got to win. And even in an argument, when they win, it's not enough. That comes from a profound insecurity within them, but that doesn't kind of make it any easier for you if you're dealing with someone with that energy. Someone who always wants everything their way. You're going for an emotional shift at the moment, and there's no space in your life for people who are cruel, people that undermine you, and people don't believe in this amazing future self that you can sense. The universe is giving you a message about that future self. You do not need destructive people around you. You're heading towards happiness. and flowing with a love for yourself and to have love from other people around you. And you've got some great friends around you. Listen to them this week. There's cause to celebrate, so don't let any saboteurs into your life, because it just blocks your energy. And it does seem to be a childish energy that's likes to poke. You yourself, though, are going through a rebirth. Exactly that. You're laying new foundations for a very firm future. Take care, gorgeous. Come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi, gorgeous. Before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings. I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years, I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope. It's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same, because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after, because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood, because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.